That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Last year at CinemaCon, a year ago now, back in April, Lionsgate came out and gave a pretty big presentation of the new John Wick Ballerina with Ana de Armas, and it looked pretty good. We were then surprised to find out that they delayed the release of the film because they wanted to add more set pieces and more action sequences. All right, no complaints from me. Go ahead and do that. The movie now opens in June, so we're about 3 months away from it coming out. And the new full trailer for Ballerina has come out. The Baba Yaga is back, and I think this trailer looks great. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, Variety also putting up here, Ballerina trailer, Ana de Armas has killer showdown with Keanu Reeves, John Wick in gory spinoff. So what's really interesting is in this trailer, they set up something completely opposite than what they set up before, which was this is going to be Ballerina versus John Wick. And by the way, I have had a 100% ironclad solid insider let me know that John Wick is in more of this film than you think. John Wick is not a cameo in this movie. He's not in there for 5 minutes and I wish you well and then leaves. He's in this. He's in a bunch of this movie. He's not the co-star of it with Ana de Armas, but he's in a bunch of this movie. So in this, we see the showdown. My guess is, having not seen the film, that's how it starts. He then becomes a mentor, because becoming the mentor is the stuff we've seen in the other footage already. And I'm sure one comes before the other. So that's all comes for it. Anyway, that one shot where she's on her back, blocks the kick with her own foot, and proceeds to plant bullet in groin. That right there sold a movie ticket. Like, I'm on board. Let's go see this movie. I thought it looked great. Does it have a little bit of member berries in the trailer? Absolutely it does. Obviously when she goes to the Continental and that's all cool, but why not bring some of that into the world as well? So look, this is just a trailer. We don't know if the movie's going to be great or not until we see it. We've seen lots of great trailers for terrible movies and vice versa. But as far as the trailer goes, sign me up. I personally thought this looked great, and I cannot wait to watch this thing. Anyway, Chris, you had a chance to see the trailer for Ballerina. Mm-hmm. What did you think about it?
Oh, this looks so cool. This looks so freaking awesome. I'm so excited about it. I believe all the action that's happening. I believe Ana de Armas in the role. I really love always with John Wick, the world building that you have there. And I do like him popping in here between movies 3 and 4. I think that's interesting because that also means what is to become of our Ballerina. Are we starting a franchise with her? Or is this going to be a one and done for her? That also means we're probably going to have some real stakes for this character. I say that as we all are debating whether or not John Wick is still alive. But it looks really, really rad. And I'm also just really excited to see Lance Reddick on screen again. He unfortunately passed, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him do this role once again. But the action looks killer, and it's going to be a fun shoot 'em up.
By the way, our viewer Marcus Y puts in the live chat. This is a bit of a movie news insider joke, but Marcus Y writes in the live chat, "Are we sure Ana de Armas is in this movie?" If you guys remember the movie Yesterday, in which she was in the trailer and then she didn't actually appear in the movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, well said, Marcus Y. Well said. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to see the trailer for this. What did you think about
What's
it?
not to love? You know, I mean, like you, I love that shot. I went, oh, you can never go wrong when somebody loses their balls. It's just, I think that this movie looks, it has that John Wick sheen.
It does.
That color timing and the way everything looks. And I just appreciate dipping myself into that sheen. I love the color of fire, the color, the gunshots in the darkness. I mean, the color grading in these films. What's not to love?
Bit of a sepia to it.
Here's a franchise that has maintained what it is. I mean, obviously to me, and I think to you too, the first John Wick movie's great.
Oh,
it has
so
a
good.
great story. It is irresistible. And the rest of them have been really, really good. A lot of fun. They've never let me down. There's no Star Trek V in the bunch of these movies. There's good stuff in Star Trek V, but you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm really looking forward to this movie. It looks a lot of fun. And Ana de Armas, ever since her stint in No Time to Die, she was the best thing about the latest Bond film. So what's not to love, John? I can't wait. When does this open?
June. Opens in June. And I mean, look, there's a lot of possibilities here. Like some people have speculated, and I don't think it's crazy, that yeah, sure, they probably, with the reshoots they did, or sorry, it wasn't reshoots, it was additional photography to put in some more action set pieces. Some people believe that somewhere in there, the decision on John Wick 5, and they decided to build in some things into this movie that will, function as a portal to John 5, which could happen, I suppose, because remember, John Wick 5 is now official. The Lionsgate executives came out and said they are officially developing it. So it's going to be interesting. Either way, I really do like this trailer a lot. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, BetterHelp. Listen, guys, you know, if you've been listening to me for any amount of time, that I really believe that we need to start prioritizing our mental health. I often compare it to this. When we go to the gym to get ourselves more physically healthy, we see that as a positive step. We need to start looking at our mental health the same way and prioritizing our mental health. And that's where BetterHelp comes through. Therapy should feel accessible, not a luxury just for people who have lots of money. With online therapy, you get quality care at a price that makes sense and can help you with anything from anxiety to everyday stress. If you want to look at the numbers, traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, which adds up fast. But with BetterHelp online therapy, you can save on average up to 50% per session. Your mental health is worth it, and now it's within reach. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. Your well-being is worth it. Visit betterhelp.com/Campea today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.